I would like to show you this book because about last week I heard an interview on a podcast by Grandmaster Colovic, and he said that he watched many games by Capablanca. When I asked him precisely, he said around 200. He watched them over a chessboard. He didn't get help from a computer. He tried to understand them himself, and he said that he did this for like 3 months, and that really helped him improve and get on another level. Now, I don't know if it will happen to me the same thing, because honestly I have a lot of things going on. I'm an adult, family, work, children, blah 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 blah, 3 million problems, okay? So I'm not sure it makes any difference for me, but for you guys maybe it can make a difference. If it does, I hope you will let me know. So what I did is to collect a lot of books about Capablanca, and I will show you some of the games. In this case, in this present book, The Unknown Capablanca, the authors collected about 600 games from exhibitions, simuls, minor matches, those that are generally not published in books, and they selected about 200 and something, and this is the result, okay? Honestly, the funny thing is this. I open the book. Generally, when I give a look to the book, I look if there is a name that I know, a player that I know, because most of the time, some of these old players, I had difficulties to find pictures of them. And so I see a game by Botwinic, and so I stop to watch that game. And it seems it's the only game in this book that Capablanca lost. So I mean, it's what are the odds that you open at a certain page, you see Botwinic, you stop there. It was a simul in Leningrad in 1925, and so I will show you that game first, also if it's not to diminish Capablanca. It was just out of curiosity, honestly. Please notice, these games are all in descriptive, so if I make a mistake, I'm sorry. Unfortunately, the descriptive notation, it is what it is. I never use it, so I'm not habit to read it, okay? So this is game 200. Capablanca is white and Botwinic is black. It was played in Leningrad the November 20th, 1925. And here there is also a little introduction that says, on a free day during the Moscow 1925 tournament, Capablanca traveled all the way to Leningrad to give a display against 31st category players. After a grueling 5.5 hours play, he scored plus 18, minus 4, equal 8, and then he traveled back. On the next day, he played the worst game of his career, when he lost to Verlinsky. Here he loses to a 14-year-old schoolboy who, so the tale runs, he predicted would one day become a champion. A champion. So, Botwinic in 1925. So, Capablanca is white, and he starts with pawn, queen 4, pawn, queen 4, pawn, queen, bishop 4, pawn, king 3, knight, queen, bishop 3, knight, king, bishop 3. And here, I don't know if you notice, but you can see it also here, this knight and this rook, they are in this position for a reason. and also this knight and this rook, because they were from the time of the descriptive notation. So in this way you would know which one was the king knight and the rook, the king rook, okay? Okay, let's continue. Bishop knight 5. Obviously in this case you don't say king knight 5 because there is only one bishop that can go there. Knight 1, king queen 2. Pawn king 3. Bishop knight 5. Okay. I prefer this less well-known variation, writes Botvinnik naively. The line was not new to Capablanca, but in any case the young boy probably had the greater book knowledge for what that is worth. Pawn takes pawn. Pawn takes pawn. Queen knight 3. Pawn bishop 4. Pawn takes pawn. Queen rook 4. Bishop takes knight. Knight takes bishop. And here Capablanca make a strange move, a very strange move. Can you guess what he did? He played the castle on this side. I don't know. It doesn't make much sense, right? The comment here, a classic case of underrating your opponent. Castle. And now there is knight bishop 3. Bishop king 3. Knight queen 4. Queen rook bishop 1. The queen rook goes to bishop 1. Pawn bishop 6. Bishop takes knight. Queen takes bishop. This is start to become a little strange. Queen takes the rook pawn. Bishop queen 3. Pawn takes pawn. King bishop 2. Pawn bishop 4. Knight takes bishop. Queen rook 5. Check. Check. Black had foreseen this resource, otherwise his advantage would have disappeared. For white threatened rook e1. Okay, yeah, so it was trying to trap the queen. Pawn, queen, knight 3. Queen, rook 7, check. Queen, knight 2. Queen takes queen. King takes queen. Pawn takes knight. Okay. Pawn bishop 3. Rook queen bishop 2. Rook queen bishop 2. Okay. So otherwise that would have been rook king bishop 2. Okay, very good. If Capablanca opts to save himself in the endgame, he is soon undeceived. Black plays this phase well and evidently with confidence. Rook to rook 1. pawn to bishop 5, pawn takes pawn, pawn takes pawn, bishop to bishop 2, rook to knight 1, check, king to bishop 1, and now there is knight to queen 4, attacking this, probably could be also going there, rook to king 1, pawn to bishop 6. Obviously, when you have a pass pawn, you need to push it. That's what I think Ninzovic said. Rook to rook 3. Knight to knight 5. Rook to king 2. Rook to queen 1. Pawn to king 4. Rook to bishop 3. Wow, and this is a good move. Rook to bishop 3, rook to bishop 3, rook to bishop 3. Interesting. Why? Black avoids the trap. Rook to queen 7. Yeah, but which rook to queen 7? Ah, here. And rook take bishop pawn. Oh, okay. So rook to bishop 3. So he wants to defend this before being able to do that. Let's see what happens. Okay. Rook to king 3. Rook to queen 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Rook to queen 7. I don't know. Here, let me check and understand how it works. Here, right? Because this is the rook queen 7, yeah. Because this would be queen 8, okay. So rook in king 3 takes the pawn. Rook takes the bishop. Rook takes the rook. Which one? This is the problem. It's only this one, right? And here it says rook takes rook and Capablanca resign. Wow, very interesting. Okay, so as you can see, in my opinion, the algebraic is better because instead of rook takes rook, it was enough to say rook takes c2, and that was clear. But okay, this is the algebraic, and the fact that Capablanca here resign, because if he goes here, in any case, he has lost one knight, and probably here the other pawns are gone. So this was a simul played in November 20th, 1925 in Leningrad against the future world champion Botvinnik. And Botvinnik would probably re-meet Capablanca in that tournament, I think Avro 1938, where he wins Capablanca in a long time control game, and that's what shows that he's going to be the world champion. Okay, thank you very much for watching. This was the Unknown Capablanca. I think it's an interesting book. I hope you will enjoy it. I will show you more games from this book. Thank you.